Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. Welcome. It's David Hodge. All right, brothers and sisters. We're back with the war in the Middle East with Iran and false Israel. As you can see, things are not going away anytime soon, brothers and sisters. It's locked in. The destruction of false Israel is locked in. We are in that time of unprecedented trouble, time of intense darkness, brothers and sisters. And things they're getting heavy for the United States, and Israel. It's not looking good for them. And it's not going to end well for these individuals. Because Iran is not going to back down. It's too late for that. They've become an existential threat. You see. So it's either them, it's either one of them, one of those parties now. They're fighting for their lives. And we know how this thing's going to turn out. It's going to turn out in the hands of Iran. They're going to be the winners, victorious. Scripture tells us how it all works out. You see? So it's no, it's day to day, right? This thing is progressing, and you got the new information coming in, and everyone's confused on how it's going to work out. That's what we're here for, to reflect that light, tell you how it's going to work out. And we know that false Israel, their destruction is near, and they're going to be the losing party, along with America and those who are assisting Israel, the House of Assad, Britain. Yes, they all going to be eliminated out of the picture and defeated by Iran in Syria, because God is with them, not with Israel, false Israel, or the other parties. Even though the world is structured around the idea that these individuals are right. The world structured around the idea that false Israel is God's chosen people, because that's how America and Britain set it up. They set it up in that direction because they wanted to counter our claim, the black man and woman of America, from being the true seed of Abraham, because they would do judgment for what they did to us, and what they're continuing to do to us for 400 plus years. Servitude and affliction, Holocaust. You see, our true experience, which was horror. They totally oppressed us, raped, murdered, hung us, cut us open, fed us shit, fed our children to gators. The list goes on. And they do judgment for that. So to escape it, they set up false Israel to counter our claim and made them to be the blessed people. But it was really us. You see, so they tell you to bless those who bless. They said, bless those who bless those that are God's people, right? And curse those who curse God's people. So they was cursing us. So now they made another people who stole our identity and blessed them, so they can in turn be blessed. And then in the end result is to get rid of you, the evidence of their crimes. and to go out as the good guys. You see? So, either way it goes, brothers and sisters, they're in trouble. You can't escape judgment. You can't escape consequence. And we're in a time of judgment, which is said all things will fail. So it means everything that they plan is going to fail. That's exactly what's taking place right in front of your faces. Everything's failing. Nothing's working. Their propaganda doesn't work. All this hoopla about what they're going to do and how they're going to do it. They say they inherit what they say and they do. You see? So everything that they saying and they think they're going to do, thinking they're going to win, they're going to lose. Thinking they're going to succeed, they're going to fail. You see? Doing this, doing that, lying about this, lying about that. People are on to it. And the trickery is out the hat. Everybody can see exactly what they're up to. And everybody can see how this thing is going to pan out. You see? They're not calling it, but we are. We know what's going to happen. We know who God's with. You see? He's with Iran. They're with Iran. The guy's with Iran. And they're going to be victorious in this. So, right now, so anyway, I mean, update on what's going on over there. I mean, you can check it out. We got the video. All right. Give me a second, brothers and sisters. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Conflict in Middle East is no longer simmering, it is accelerating. In the span of just 40 minutes, Israel faced 4 separate missile salvos launched from Iran, according to Israeli Army radio. Explosions were reported across Tel Aviv, with air defenses activated and sirens cutting through the night. For residents, this is becoming an all-too-familiar reality. Short warnings, loud impacts, and growing uncertainty about what comes next. These latest strikes come after earlier Iranian missile attacks on the same Israeli city caused casualties, underlining a clear pattern. Iran appears to be testing both Israel's defenses and its threshold for response, pushing the conflict into a more direct phase. But even as missiles were incoming, Israel was already striking back. The Israeli Air Force says it completed multiple waves of airstrikes deep inside Tehran, targeting what it describes as key regime infrastructure. Among the most significant targets was Iran's only known facility dedicated to submarine development. Located near Isfahan, the site was reportedly hit as part of a broader Israeli campaign against weapons manufacturing hubs. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is set to convene a high-level security meeting with his closest advisors, followed by a full security cabinet session. This comes as the United States is attempting to open a parallel track. U.S. President Donald Trump is reportedly pushing for talks with Iran, signaling a desire to contain the conflict before it spirals further. Axios reported U.S. and Israeli officials are preparing for another 2 to 3 weeks of sustained operations.
Are you looking for the most affordable way to have electric cooling to your older home? If that's the case, then
nice and cool and up to 120-degree weather. Sirens blare, missiles incoming, and Israel's power grid in the crosshairs. In a dramatic escalation, Iran launched yet another wave of ballistic missiles toward Israel, targeting a major power plant near Hadera. This marks the fourth attack since midnight. Air raid sirens rang out across central Israel and parts of the north, forcing civilians into shelters as tensions surged yet again. Initial reports suggest only a small number of missiles were fired, but even that was enough to trigger widespread alarm. Israeli military assessments indicate that several missiles were intercepted mid-air, preventing what could have been a far more devastating strike. However, one missile did land, hitting an open area near Hadera, dangerously close to a key power station operated by the Israel Electric Corporation. And for a moment, it appeared this could be a direct hit on critical infrastructure. Israeli authorities confirm no injuries, no casualties, and no damage to the power plant. Emergency teams did respond to multiple sites where missile fragments fell following interceptions, but no serious incidents have been reported. A failed attempt, a calculated signal, or just another step in a rapidly escalating confrontation. With 4 attacks in a single night, one thing is clear: this situation is far from over. The dangerous new phase of the conflict is now unfolding. Iran is signaling that more strikes on Israeli residential areas are coming. In a chilling escalation, Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps has declared Israeli shelters as legitimate targets. This means areas once considered safe zones could now be directly in the line of fire. The warning is clear and deliberate. If Iranian cities are attacked, Israel's civilian shelters will be hit in response. Iran claims it has precise intelligence on these locations. Blueprints, coordinates, and structural details are already in its possession. This is not just a warning, it is a declaration that the rules of engagement are changing rapidly. The tone from Tehran suggests that more residential zones in Israel could soon come under attack, and that these strikes may intensify in the coming days. The statement was issued by the IRGC's intelligence unit, but its implications extend far beyond intelligence posturing. Iran is preparing the ground for broader and more direct targeting, including areas populated by civilians and protected infrastructure. This escalation comes under Operation True Promise 4, a campaign Iran says is a response to US and Israeli actions earlier this year. Tehran claims the conflict was triggered by targeted assassinations, including top leadership figures and senior officials. Now, Iran is invoking Article 51 of the United Nations Charter, framing its actions as a legal right to self-defense. But the shift toward targeting shelters marks a critical turning point, because it signals that retaliation may no longer be limited to military sites. At the same time, missile strikes are continuing across Israel. Tel Aviv has already been hit in recent waves of attacks. Iran claims it has targeted high-security intelligence facilities, demonstrating its ability to strike deep inside Israeli territory. Meanwhile, American military bases in the region are also under pressure, with repeated strikes on key installations and assets. It is is turning into a multi-front and multi-layered conflict, where escalation is no longer gradual, but accelerating rapidly. Iran's messaging suggests more attacks are not just possible, they are being actively planned and prepared. The focus is shifting toward increasing pressure on civilian infrastructure, a move that could dramatically raise the human cost of this war.
Right. Does that sound like it's going to be any peace? Does that sound like it's coming to an end? Any ceasefire? Any peace agreements? No. It's getting worse. Worse. Worse, brothers and sisters. It's not coming to an end. There is no agreements. You see? Iran means business. Like you said, they killed important people. That just don't go away. We don't just, and it's not gonna just sweep that under the rug. You see, and this is the time we're in. This, you know, this is a man. This is one of those situations where, you know, like, yeah, this is great, but it's at the same time it's not, brothers and sisters, because they're planning to attack us. You see, with knowing what we know, they're planning to attack us because we know the outcome, which Iran is going to win the war. They're going to win. But what does that mean for us? It means that we're going to be attacked because we know that them defeating false Israel, they can't allow that to happen, brothers and sisters. So before it happens, they're going to attack us. So that's the point of explaining to you and telling you what's going on, telling you how it's going to work out so you can prepare yourself to evacuate, prepare yourself to move out when the time comes so you don't get caught up in that attack, you know. So that's what we're here to do, brothers and sisters. Hope that this message reach you. Hope that you accept it, take heed, you know, because American Britain, they're about to be out of the Middle East. The House of Saudi Arabia, they're going to be out of there, defeated. And false Israel is going to be isolated, set up for their destruction. And when that happens, they're coming to attack us, brothers and sisters. They're coming to attack us. We don't know how to get this point across. You know, like how. I know because our people, we tend to be caught up in everything else because that's what they did. That's what they're doing. You know, they have us distracted with all these things. That's what they've done to keep us within their programming, to keep us programmed, to keep us from seeing and waking up. You see, keep us deaf, dumb, and blind in that direction of what's going on around us, so we don't ever wake up. Because they can't allow us to wake up. Because if we wake up, then that means that's the end of them. That's the end of their rule. Well, their rule's up anyway, but that's the end of their fun, right? They're how to hold on to their power, so-called power, right? And their control and things going the way they want it to go. You know, they're just gonna hold on to their so-called paradise. Because if you wake up, then yours come in. Then you know what I'm saying? You're gonna restore your mind, get your mind back. You see, and that's what they don't want. Because then you elevate past their thinking level, which means they don't control you. They don't have any control over you, but they really Once you wake up, you realize it, and then you realize that they did these things to you, which come with judgment, which you are the personification of their judgment, meaning you're gonna do it. It says, "Do unto them as was done to you," and that's what they're trying to prevent. So they're hoping you stay asleep. You see. So either way go, brothers and sisters. It said not to pray for that day. It said not to pray for this day. Not to pray for that day because we don't know what we're up against. But we're going to handle it. We're going to handle it. So we'll get back to it.
Never drive off immediately after filling your tank. What happens in those first few minutes is the reason your gas disappears so fast. You want to...
A massive escalation is now underway in the Middle East. Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps has launched its 80th wave of attacks. This is not a routine strike. This is a sustained and expanding military campaign. The IRGC has announced the beginning of a new series of operations targeting both Israeli and American positions across the region. In a strongly worded statement, Iran called this a pre-announced offensive, a direct response against what it calls the Zionist regime. The operation carries a symbolic code name, Ya Shadid al-Qura. It has been dedicated to fallen individuals and allied resistance forces, including Hezbollah fighters and supporters in southern Lebanon. According to Iranian claims, strategic military targets have been hit, particularly in northern parts of what it calls occupied Palestine. One key target stands out, a major Israeli military command center near the city of Safad. This facility is believed to coordinate operations along the northern front, including deployments and defensive strategies against incoming threats. Iran says this strike is just the beginning and that more waves are already planned and underway. The IRGC has warned of relentless attacks going forward, with no limitations or considerations in target selection. Missiles and drones are now being used simultaneously, creating a multi-layered and continuous assault pattern. Strikes have reportedly reached deep into Israeli territory, including Tel Aviv, Bnei Brak, and Kiryat Shmona. Each of these locations holds strategic or civilian significance, raising concerns about the widening scope of this conflict. But the escalation does not stop at Israel. American military bases have also been targeted. Facilities in Ali al-Salem, Arif Jan, Al-Azraq, and Sheikh Issa have come under fire. These bases are critical nodes for U.S. operations in the region. Iran claims it used precision-guided systems in the strikes, including both liquid and solid fuel missiles. Explosive drones were also deployed in coordinated waves, making interception efforts significantly more challenging. The message from Tehran is clear and uncompromising. This campaign is not ending anytime soon. Iran's military leadership is framing this as a turning point, a shift towards sustained offensive operations rather than deterrence. Meanwhile, rhetoric is escalating alongside military action. A senior Iranian commander has issued a direct warning to the United States: do not call your defeat an agreement. That is the message being delivered to Washington. The statement goes even further, warning of major consequences for U.S. presence in the region. Iran claims America will not see its previous economic gains, particularly in energy markets and regional influence.
In the name of God, the most gracious, the most merciful, the strategic power that you were so proudly proclaiming has now become a strategic defeat. The one who claims to be the world's superpower, if it could escape from this predicament, it would have already done so by now. Allah Sabi, Allah Dada. Don't you dare call your defeat an agreement. The time for your empty promises is now completely over. In the world today, there are only two distinct distinct fronts, truth and falsehood, and no free seeker of truth will ever be swayed or deceived by your media's influence. The level of your internal conflicts has now reached the point where you are negotiating with yourself. You will neither see any news of your investments in this region, nor will you ever again witness the former prices of energy and oil. Pause. Not until you truly understand that stability throughout this entire region is firmly guaranteed by the powerful hand of our armed forces, stability through strength. We expressly declare that no situation will return to its former course until our will dictates otherwise. This will shall be established only when the thought of acting against the Iranian nation is completely purged from your filthy minds. Our very first and final word right from the beginning has been, is, and always will be this. No one like us will ever come to terms or compromise with someone like you. Not now, and most certainly not at any other time in the future. And victory comes only from Allah, the one who is exalted in might, the one.
All right, brothers and sisters. So as you can see, things is hot. And Iran is not backing down. They're not giving in to any peace treaty. So if you hear anything about peace talks and negotiations and backing down, ain't no such thing. You heard it from them. You heard it from them. They're not doing it. The time's up. You see, the economy is about to be affected deeply. The United States economy is about to be affected immediately. It's going to be affected in such a way, you know, and that's the thing, man. That's why it says that men's hearts will fail them. Millions of men's hearts will fail them because of everything that's taking place over there. You see? It says men's hearts failing them from fear in the expectation of those things which are coming upon the earth, coming to America. You see? So everything you see over there is coming over here. It says, for the powers of the heavens will be shaken. So over there in the Middle East, things about to switch up. It's about to be authority switch. They're about to get authority. They're about to get control of the oil. They're about to win the war. We already know these things, you see? So that means that they're in trouble. So everything you see over there, just people getting killed, injured, cities getting blown up, hit, missiles hitting, people, death, injuries, you see, bombs, you see. That stuff's about to affect it's about to come over here. You see, homes and systems and critical infrastructure, you see, getting blown up, airports, military bases, religious sites, you see. All that stuff's about to be affected. Food, manufacturing, you see. Casualties after casualties. Like I said, cities and infrastructure damage. You see, global, right. Oil crisis, shipping, you see, economy instability, you see. Everything that you see going on there is coming here, you see. So anything that you could think of, the worst things you could ever think of, the Holocaust, any war, any world wars, you see, any of that, including what's taking place over there. We're headed to a time worse than that, you see. And it says that men's hearts will fail, meaning that they'll have heart attacks from the anticipation, meaning that what's going to take place, you see, starvation, famine, no food, no electricity, no heat, no this, no that. You see, people are going to have heart attacks. And the point is, we're trying to prevent our people from trying to reduce the impact of that happening to our people, because they're going to be in shock. The whole world's going to be in shock. But we're going to reduce the impact of it, of the effect that it's going to have on them, so we can prevent them from having heart attacks. Because we're here to save our people. Here to give you the information so you can make decisions to save your life and your family's lives. And the thing is, like I said, all this is happening, right? All this is happening. And they're gonna come attack us. When American Britain get kicked out of the Middle East and they set up that isolation with false Israel, America's coming to attack us because that it says when you see that, that's a configuration of false Israel being under siege. That means that they're isolated, that they're surrounded by armies. You see, and it says when you see Jerusalem surrounded by armies, know that his destruction is near. And they can't allow that to happen. They can't allow them to be destroyed because they're the momentum that's keeping us down. So once they're destroyed, I mean, we'll lift up. And they've spent trillions of dollars keeping us down. They've all their tactics and all their subliminal stuff in Hollywood, and all the influence that they have over here to keep us down, the programmings, and keeping us confused, keeping us dumbed down, you see, having us torching our image and all this stuff. It's all to keep you from thinking, keep you from realizing who you are, you see, and all this about to blow up right in their face. So, you see, they can't allow that to happen because that's the end of them, and they know it. So they can't get you. They can't allow you to realize who you are. You see, because that comes with judgment, which is their end and our beginning. You see, their end and the beginning of us going to go make paradise, which they never wanted to see you do that. They hate your guts. You see, so they want to see you go off into paradise while they receive hell. So that's the situation we're sitting at, brothers and sisters. Millions and men's hearts are going to fail. And that's why we're here to give you the information so it don't fail. You see, we're here to encourage you, tell you the truth. Say the truth, so I set you free. Tell you that you're blessed, that you're not cursed. Tell you that people out of vision will perish. So we're here to give you the Abraham covenant. Tell you that we're leaving. You see, it said you'll be a fool to stay here in the land of your imprisonment. Why would you want to stay here with these devils who raped and murdered and try to wipe you out completely? So thanks to the black woman, the original black woman, she kept us alive. She kept our nation alive. Because if it was up to him, you'd be executed, completely taken out of existence. Yeah. So our people just need to know what's going on so they can make their decision, you know, do away with the bad information. And they can accept some of this good information that's going to help make better decisions to save their lives and their families' lives. You see? But either way it go, false Israel in America and all the other ones, Britain and outside, they're toast. You see, things are totally about to go bad. You know, it's about to, man, it's gonna be what a wonderful day when they get their judgment. It's gonna be terrific. You see? Because they didn't think it was coming. They thought that they escaped it. They thought they got around it. Ain't no getting around consequence. You just change the form. It's still coming to you. So you think you got away with something, it's coming in a different form. So You can feel like you got away with something all you want. But just know that it comes in another form because you're due everything that's due to you, whether you like it or not. That's the most fundamental principle of the universe. You're gonna get consequence. Action equal reaction. So you can't escape that reaction. You see, you just change the form of it. You get it? You're gonna receive that you're gonna receive that reaction from that action, whether you like it or not. That's how it works. You see. So they're gonna plan to take us out. They're gonna plan to wipe our nation out so they can escape judgment. You see. But we know they're not going to be successful. You see. They're not going to be successful, brothers and sisters. And that's why we're telling our people to invest in yourself. Don't invest in the American dream. This is a dead-end vision. It's going to be burnt up, set on fire. It's not a guaranteed plan. It's going to save your life because we know that America's coming to an end. So telling you to invest in whatever America has to offer is telling you that you're going to burn up with it. So that's me encouraging you to burn up. Burn up with this reality and go down with it. So my job is to tell you about your vision, which is to go home, get out of America, so that you can return back to your land. You see? Tell you about your mind that we have, that you had to get rid of this mind of the devil's mind, and all his trinkets, Christianity, American dream, all these trinkets and all these rewards that aren't to your benefit. They're to destroy you. They're to wear and tear you. They're to enslave you, keep you a slave here in America. You see, made to waste your energy and go into the wrong direction until you hit a brick wall, until you eliminate yourself. It's all tailored to eliminate you. It's totally against you. This whole reality is totally against you. So we're telling you to invest in yourself. Now you have a second option to invest in yourself, invest in your vision, so you don't perish. Which that's what they want for you. They don't want you to know about the Abraham covenant. You never hear pastors and preachers and people talk about the Abraham covenant. They can't. They went to school to not, because they work for the devil. And a lot of them are master's children, black-faced children. So they wouldn't tell you anyway. So their job is not to give you your vision, keep you under their control, keep you under the devil's control, keep you psychologically terrorized with heaven and hell, even though it don't exist. You see, but that's all part of the fear. So we be slaves from fear. We be slaves all our lives from fear. So that's one of their tactics, and to psychologically terrorize you with heaven and hell, which don't exist. It's hell on earth. We in hell. We're in a nightmare. They give you a dream. It's a nightmare. You're never gonna be successful here. You'll chase all your life. You'll waste all your life chasing to be successful here, and watching masses black-faced children be successful, but it never come to you because it's not designed for you. You got different nature than their demon children. Their demon children has the same nature as their devil fathers. So that's why we say invest in yourself, brothers and sisters. Invest in your vision. Invest in your power. You see, the 5 mathematical pillars of Islam, which is your protection against all evil, in your power. Strike the enemy with who you are, your mind, your superior mind. You see, just like they did to you. That's why it says, "Do unto them as was done to you." And in order to do so, you have to start downloading, uploading that mind, the Injil. Get that spirit. You see. Start throwing them punches back. If they're hitting you with all theirs, there's going to be a time where they're not going to be able to throw any. Well, they're going to throw them, but they're going to backfire. Boom. They're going to hit the damn self. And then we're going to, you see? And that's all because of you. You see? Because you set up. You set up, you know, to where they can't, it's nothing that they can do. It said, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. You see? They can't hurt you unless you allow yourself to lower your power, lower your pressure, and allow them, and you only allow yourself to be destroyed. You the one that had it. You the one that got it, brothers and sisters. It's your time. You see? It's your time. It's time for us to take charge. You see? Restore our nation. You see? To save our nation from getting caught up in this snare, this trap. To avenge your nation. You see? Payback. Vengeance. Wrath. It's not time for love. You see? They talking about love, yeah, love the black woman. Yeah. You want to do some love, do that. Other than that, everybody's get a foot up their ass. You see? Because we don't owe nobody anything. We don't owe these people nothing but an ass kicking. You see? Because they're not your friends. They've been totally against you the whole time. Everybody's praying for your death. People hope that you never made it out. They're aligned with the enemies to eliminate you because everyone's surviving off you, thriving off you. You see, everybody's in the position they're in because everybody's have their foot on you and has taken from you to. They've utilized everything from you to get what they got. And that's why they don't want you to get up. Because if you get up now, it all has to resume back to you. And that means now they have nothing. You see? So don't let them tell you that you're nothing. Because you are. They don't want you to know. They want to keep you with that negative thinking. Keep your thinking messed up. Keep your level of thinking all low and messed up so they can keep that control over you. So you keep beating yourself up. It's time to beat them up now. It's time to strangle them out with our information. It's time to rise up. See what's really going on. See? So either way it go, brothers and sisters, we're here. We're at this time. Well, we're at this time where there is no turning back from this situation. And, you know, it can sound bad. It can sound really bad, right? Like, man, we need to... See, that's what they want us to do. Pray for our enemies. You know, prayers don't work. But you get what I'm saying. To basically hope things go well. That Christian mentality. Oh, we need to pray, hope that everything go well and resume back to normal so we can get back to living our slavery lives. So we can keep being controlled by Massa, loving Massa, because this is what we've been programmed to do. Root for Massa, root for America. Hope that we all pull through. Pray for America. But America hates you. Their own national anthem is totally against you. Their flag is totally against you. America was built off your back. Your blood, sweat, and tears. They didn't give a damn about you. You see? Didn't give you no credit for it. Took all the credit for it. Copyrighted everything and took all your credit and put their name in it. And became wealthy and then spread the wealth with their people. You see? While you had nothing. You see? Besides all the crumbs. The crumbs after the crumbs. The hand-me-downs. You see? They gave you whatever they didn't want. The intestines of the pig shit. They gave you shitlins. You see? They gave you gunk, shit. That's how much they hate you. They gave you shit. For energy. You need energy, you gotta eat. And they gave you shit. So yeah, brothers and sisters. We don't need to be afraid of these monsters. These hideous people. These devils. That's what they are. And they demon children. The black-faced ones that look like us, but they're master's children from the rape of the black woman. They're here to distract and terrorize you as well, to mislead you and confuse you. They're not going to tell you about the covenant. They're going to tell you about your vision because it's not their vision. It's totally against them. So they're not going to tell you because they had the same vision as their father, which is to attack you and destroy you in a love, love whatever the devils love. You see? Which means it's totally against you. It means you're fighting yourself. They taught you how to fight yourself. So you never win because you keep fighting. You're trying to win a war, but you're fighting against yourself. When you need to be fighting against them. See? But you can't identify what's going on. You're under attack. So you think that God hates you. No, they hate you. You see? God love you. You see? Stuff being prepared for you. See, God's on our side. See, we God's chosen people. But they set up a people to counter our claim. False Israel. But they're going to be exposed as Satan. See? It says those call themselves Jews. They're Satan. See? The ones that had synagogues is Satan. They're not who they claim to be. You see? And they're about to be exposed and deposed. Exposed and deposed. They're going to be put out of here. You see? And our time is, we're up, brothers and sisters. Just hold on. We're close to that finish line. You see? It said we're coming out. Not staying here. Not taking any deals. Not taking any plea deals, or any knockoffs, offers. It said what God has for us is better. You see? So I say, you know better, you do better. You see? Situation about to take place, but we're getting the hell out of here. And you're going to want to get the hell out of here. You're going to want to get your mind. You're going to want to fight back. You're going to want to avenge your nation. Protect the black woman. Restore that honor and that respect from her. You're going to want to do these things here in a minute. You see? And that's what they don't want for you. They want you to be a coward. They want you to be a punk. They want you to be a gangster. They want you to be a drug dealer. They want you to be a goddamn fool. But that's not who we are. That's who they are. Ignorant individuals who they learned everything from us. We taught them everything they know. You see? They didn't know nothing. We had to teach them. Before we end up in this position, we was the one that brought them about. So I said, never bite the hand that feeds you. Never bite the hand that fed you. They brought you into existence. You see? And they did that. They told not to touch us. And they did that. And they said, you surely die. So now that's that time we're in. There ain't no forgiveness for what they did. You see? So now they about to surely die. You understand? Ain't no forgiveness for our experience. Murder. You see? Rape. Torture. Misery. Treated like animals. And they love animals. They love their pets. But they treated us like real animals and treated them like humans. And they called us 3/5 of a human. And that's for another reason. Because we'll talk about it. That's that famine. When all things fail here, it's going to be a famine. When that war kick off, everything happened. You see what's going on. The rise of things. Things are getting pricey. You see? Before you know, food will be off the shelves. You know what I'm saying? And when it all happens and this economy go to shit, won't be no food. And they put you as 3/5 of a human to classify you as an animal. So when there's no food, guess what they do? How they classify you as food. They justify it by law and say, well, this is what it says. So now they get to do whatever they want with you. So you understand what I'm saying? That's what they got planned for you. Put you on their dinner tables. They don't love you. They only love the fact that they get the benefit off you. They don't love you. They love that you allowed, or they love the fact that you enhanced and you enhanced them, right? And they love your ideas. They love everything you got going, but they want it for themselves. They want the credit. They don't want to give it to you. You see? They love that. They love the life that you helped them provide for their paradise, because you're the one building it. Because they can't build nothing but shit. You see what I'm saying? You the one building the paradise. You the gold. You the silver. You these things. They're shit. They came from shit. They came from rats and roaches and disease, impoverished. When they came from Europe, they brought it all here. That's why they do kill, steal, and destroy. They can't do nothing else. You see? They're terrible individuals. You see? They're not worth a damn. And the only reason why they're here, looking like they do something, because we're here. The moment we get out of here, their ass is back filthy, dirty. Exactly who they was during the Dark Ages, the Renaissance time, when they was killing and torturing and tormenting each other. And they was all that filth, all disease, impoverished. That's all they can produce. Filth. Murder. You see? Misery. That's what they are by nature. They're devils. So they mix with us. Said we mended the beast's heart. But in a minute we about to pull that mend out, we gonna get out of that situation. We done mending your ass. You see? I'm done feeling your energy and your pain. You see? I'm done making you out to feel like you was good people. You ain't shit. But wicked son of a guns. You see? Sick individuals, pedophile rapists. You see? And it goes for all of them. The presidents and all. Well, none of them great. Washington, Lincoln, none of them. And Lincoln didn't free the slaves. You see, he didn't free slaves because he loved you. That was a whole nother situation. Look it up. Do your research on it. It was a situation between the North and the South. They couldn't compete with their slave labor. So then that's what they did that for. You see? Nothing in the favor of us. They hate you. You see? So our people just need good information so they make better decisions. To not love your enemies. Know who your enemies are. They say if you can identify your enemy, then you are your enemy. So our people can't understand because you got people in the way. They blocking the message. You see? They're blocking the message. They're in the way. They don't know that. They know their true history. They know about the horror costs. They know about horror, misery, oppression. You see, our bodies being ripped apart, strung on trees, hung up, burnt alive. They don't know nothing about that. You see, all that sugar cold crap. Like we was living good with massa, jumping brooms, eating food with massa. You see, sleeping with massa and them, doing good, sleeping on beds. No, they was yanking out your goddamn teeth or knocking them out, shoving shit down your throat, had you defecating on one another, sleeping in sheds on top of one another, sewing your mouth to another slave's ass and defecating in their mouths. A chain of slaves defecating each other's mouths till death. See? Cutting off your head, playing nigga ball. You know? So they hate you. That's okay, because we hate your ass too. Our people just don't know yet. But when we wake up, they gonna feel us in a minute. When we rise up and we realize what was going on, and we realize what you did, woo-wee. I couldn't imagine being in anyone's shoes that was against us. I wouldn't want it. I don't give a damn how much it was worth. I don't want it. I can't. I don't want nothing to do with it. You see, I'm over here. I'm on the good side of things. My life being like hell, but I'm on the good side of things because I'm on my way out. I'm on my way to glory. You see, I'm on my way to go be blessed. Now I just need to make sure my people get there with me. You see, I wouldn't trade none of this in temporary gains and success and short-term crap. Bunch of shit. That's all it is. Turned into trinkets. Looking like goddamn balloon animals and shit. It ain't worth nothing. That's the trickery. Make you believe that you're getting all this, you're getting this land, but it's tainted. Goddamn, ain't no topsoil. Can't grow no food on it. Ain't no organic matter. That's what you need to grow food. You know what I'm saying? The land ain't rich. It's destroyed. They thinking they give you land, they give you this, they give you that. That's why I say don't take nothing. Trying to give you generational wealth or not trying to give you reparations. It means you cancel your contract. I'm trying to get you to sell out your inheritance so you can go against God. So then you do judgment. You see, everything they do, it's turned against you. Try to get you to take rewards. Go against God, the person that love you. See? We're not going for it. You see? Our people gonna wake up and we gonna find out, man. That's what we here for. Keep reflecting that light. Keep being in beacons. Keep being here. Keep showing up, telling you what's going on. Telling you what's what. Keep reminding you that we know the outcome. We know who's gonna win. We know the winners. You see? We know who your enemies is. See? We ain't fooled by these damn demons. You see? Massive black-faced children. All skin folk ain't kinfolk. Wolves in sheep clothing. They're wolves. Literally in our clothing. Look like me and you, but they're wolves. They're the product of massa. Meaning you know good. So yeah, we good. We good over here, brothers and sisters. We know what's going on. And I can't wait till the day you guys, we all realize it. Because that's what it's about. About us coming together. About us being on one page. About us being together in the same spirit. You see? Understanding no confusion. You see? No conflict. All on one page. Rolling together. You see? Ain't nothing that nobody gonna be able to do about it. So now the hair on our head would be touched. You see? Man. Hold on, brothers and sisters. Hold on. We're gonna get this message to you. You're gonna hear it. You're gonna feel it in a minute. You're gonna get this message. And those who blocked it, man, what a terrible day for you. I hate to be you. I'm serious. I really would. It'd be terrible, man. You can imagine what's going to happen to you. Woo! All the stuff I named about what they did to us is going to be worse than that to you. Because ain't no damn game. It said our people's lives would be lost from the lack of knowledge. My people's lives are lost from the lack of knowledge. So that means that you were the reason why they was lost because you was playing around. You had the knowledge or you blocking the knowledge and it wasn't getting to them. So it's your problem. Your problem. So now you're my problem. You see? And you're going to be my people's problem. And we're going to solve your ass. You see? Excuse my language, brothers and sisters. So hold on, brothers and sisters. We're gonna get this message to you. Thank you for listening to me. Assalamu alaikum.